Okay, the first step is taking the camera stand into the gallery. Just be careful when you're moving it not to run over your toes. So I just hold it by the pole and push it in. And you can see it's like beautiful out here right now. We've got sunshine, and I'm looking at this wall over here. There's a lot of light on this wall. So I'm gonna just shoot this with natural light. I'm finding that that's the best. Okay, so my little secret is inside this cubby. I have this little bag of nails, and don't ask me why I put it in there, because it's convenient, I guess. So I get a little nail and come a little closer. And put the nail in there. All right. Get the camera lined up. In the wall here are already a couple holes. Okay. So if it's a bigger piece, I'll put it here. If it's a smaller painting, I'll put it here. Okay, so those are already kind of in the middle of the room, those holes. Okay, to photograph the paintings, I find the best way is to use the tripod, and this camera stand that's normally in the camera room, you can use that, and you can get a little adapter for your cell phone to mount it to the tripod. Let me flip around, and let's go this way. So in the little camera stand is this little adapter, okay? And you're gonna put that on your cell phone holder. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. I'm gonna put the painting so that it's flat against the wall, so it's not leaning out like this, right? You want it flat. And then I have a level that's back on the framing table. You just want to make sure that the painting is as level as you can get it. Okay. Now you want to make sure that now you want to be looking that your lens is directly across from the painting. So let me move this. Okay, so I'm going to eyeball it. Now on the camera stand, I twist this to unlock and raise up. And I'm going to eyeball it to get the lens directly across from the painting. And then I'm going to look this way and see if the lens is across from the painting. It looks a little high from here. Okay. Now, your lens on your cell phone is different because it's at the top of the camera, remember? Okay, now on the back of the tripod is this little level right here. And I just squeeze this grip to get it centered. So the bubble is in the middle now. Now I can swivel this, and the bubble is not staying in the middle, see? So get it back to center again. Okay, now I can go up and down, and that's not going to change the bubble. So let's line up. Okay, in a situation like this where the painting has a board on the back and I can't center it, what I can do is get an additional nail, put my level on it, so I can just put a little nail down here to get it level. And so what if it makes a little hole in the wall? Something else I can do to make the light more balanced, because the majority of the light is coming from the window, and depending on the piece, how much glare it has, and if it's dark, I might want to try this reflector. So bring this in from the camera room, and I don't know if you can see from there, but as I see it, as I turn it, I can see how it's lightening the painting. Here, let me hold it up here for you. Light, you can see what it's doing to the wall more than the painting. Dark, light. So I'm going to try a shot both ways, with and without the reflector, and see how I like it. In this case, definitely liked it more with the reflector. Really made the painting look more like it does in real life, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the color and the density to make it look like it does to the naked eye. So here is the tripod attachment. You can see it has a hole in both sides. And when you slide the camera in, you turn this at the top. So I put this at the top, and then I put the little bracket at the bottom. See, the little bracket says lens this direction. Okay, so it's on there. You see lens this direction. Okay, so now I'm going to put it the front down in first, and then push down in the back. And then if I move this gold lever, it puts a pin up in there so it locks this, right? Without the pin, you open it and it comes out. Okay, so the gold pin is just a safety. Now, if I put the camera like this, with the back of the camera to me, then I have to come around and look at the face of the camera right to adjust it. So you could do it either way. Look at the next two photos. If you put it like this, where it's the back of the camera, then the photo is going to be reversed. All right, so see the following photo where the painting is reversed, and you're going to need to flip the photo. So on your app, on your phone app, you should be able to. I have an Android, and the app that comes with the gallery allows me to flip the photo this way and then to crop it too. So we're going to leave a little space around it and then crop it. Okay, on an afternoon when the sun's bright and the sun rays are coming through and hitting the bed, the floor, the windowsill, that bounces up and hits the painting. And if the painting has a lacquer, the glare will cause it to not show the detail and the brush strokes and the detail in the painting. So I put up this frosted shower curtain. Today we don't need it, the light's nice and soft, but I'm just demonstrating how to put that up. So there are already nails up here. Just move the bed away from the wall so you can get the ladder up here. And there are already nails in the right spot to line up with the grommets. So what it's doing is it's diffusing the light. The light's still coming through, but you don't have the direct sun rays anymore. And it just depends on the painting. You might want to photograph it without for convenience. And then if it has too much glare, play it back in the camera. Too much glare, then put the frosted shower curtain up. That's it. Okay, in the camera room, behind the left side of the background on the floor is where you'll find the frosted shower curtains. Okay, right here. Also, other things that you're going to need are the reflector, the camera stand, and then there's a little step ladder back here to help you hang the frosted shower curtain. It's not a huge change, so it's really not that needed, but this is without the frosted shower curtain, and that's with. I'm actually seeing more detail over here with the curtain up. Without, with. Without, with. So again, it just okay, I got the cell phone on there, and I've got the cell phone pretty much so that the lens of the cell phone, which is over here, there's the lens, right? So I want to get the lens across from the painting, all right, so that it's like right about there. Okay, so you have to make sure you're not like thinking about the whole camera. You're more thinking about the little hole of the lens, where it's at. It's about center. Okay, then I'm going to check my little bubble on the back of the tripod. Get my little bubble lined up. There we go. And I'm going to zoom in. Well, I can see I'm too low. Okay, so I'm about center there. Now I'm going to zoom the cell phone in. Well, I can't zoom on video. So I'm going to take this still. Okay, I could also put my cell phone in this way. I don't know if you could see it. Okay, although seeing it this way looks better, the problem is that you've got the cell phone holder there blocking your view. So when you go to play it back to see if you like it, if it's sharp, if there's a glare, you've got that blocking your view, so it's kind of distracting. But the benefit of this way is that you have more control over zooming in and out on the painting. When you're in the other way with the back of the camera facing you, you're basically in selfie mode and you don't have as much control over zooming in and out. So you have to move the tripod closer to the painting or farther back if it's a bigger painting. So always composing where there's a little wall around it, and then after editing, you can crop into exactly the edges of the painting. All right, just to review, the one most important thing is to keep the level in the target. If it's not, then when you crop your painting later, you're going to cut off the edges of the picture because it won't be perpendicular, the top to the bottom. The second thing, remember you can use the reflector so you can bring in light from the opposite side for more equal lighting. And 3, if you have so much sun that you're getting a glare on the painting, you can put up the frosted shower curtain against the window to diffuse the light. Other than that, you're all set. It's not that hard. If you need any help, let me know, and I hope this has been helpful. Happy shooting. Bye.